he went across the street, and there was a guy fixing to get in his car, and he ran over to him and pointed a gun at him, and the man started running up the street, and he fired a shot or two at him, and then
he hit him?
As far as I know, he didn't. And then he went back across the street over there, and
what happened when the police? What happened when the police arrived? What did he do?
Well, the policeman drove up, and he came over towards the store where I was at, and then I pinpointed the man out. I told him that was him over there, the one who was doing the shooting. And then the man started walking in between the buildings, and then the policeman went over there where he was at, and the man started running, and they ran behind between those buildings over there, I guess. And this is all I saw after that.
Did you hear any shots in?
I heard one shot.
Yes, I share it very definitely. The rationale that Dean Quillian just mentioned about one of the reasons for bringing this kind of material into a classroom is, first of all, the educational value of doing it in terms of helping a person have some kind of contact with data, real data in the world with regard to human sexuality that he might not have otherwise. But secondly, that the contact contributes to the desensitizing, I call it desensitizing of curiosity about sex, picking up on Dean Quillian's comment, which then helps a person, as he's a minister to persons with sexual problems in the future, be able to deal with the person rather than simply being curious about the sexual problem. That if he doesn't get that out of the way, he simply won't be able to minister effectively.
Being an instructing pastor,
now somebody say, why don't you take your tent and go off out there in a field somewhere where you won't bother nobody? Why don't they take the bank out there in the field somewhere? Why don't you take the business places out there in the field? Our senior citizens, most of them ride buses. And when we go way off out somewhere in an area that our senior citizens can't ride the buses, and they can't walk, they can't get to it. It denies them the privilege. Let me tell you something, friends. Somebody might say, well, how many tents you think ought to be in Dallas? Check how many saloons there are. Check how many permits there are for liquor, and then I'll say we need that many tents here in Dallas. And I say that this ordinance is unconstitutional, and I don't believe it'll stand in Supreme Court. And if God will help me and give me the money, I will go clear to the Supreme Court to see this thing repealed.
what's your name?
Arkadelphia Throckmorton.
Are the kids running true to form as Halloween goes?
Well, they seem to be having a very good time.
How many kids do we have here today?
Oh, I don't know. I could make an estimation of about 30, maybe more.
And today is the official day for trick-or-treating in Dallas?
Yes, there has been some discrimination as to which day it should be, but it's either today or tomorrow.
As of which day do you prefer?
Tomorrow, at midnight.
Hi, what's your name?
Deborah Moore.
Deborah? What does Halloween mean to you?
Well,
What do you do on Halloween?
go trick-or-treating.
And what do you expect to get while you're trick-or-treating?
Candy.
What does the witch do?
Flies on a broom.
What's your name?
Charles Jester.
Charles, what do you do on Halloween?
We'll go around scaring people, taking candy.
When you go to someone's house, what do you say?
Trick or treat.
And if they don't treat you, what do you do?
Well, forget it and go to the next house.
Is there such thing as witches?
Well, yes, my sister.
Your sister?
Her.
What do witches do?
They go around. Yeah. They were threatening to turn me into a frog and a